What are the common mistakes you see people make if they are involved in motorcycle accidents? There's a few. The first that people do is understand that the person who's at fault, if they have insurance coverage, they are notified fairly quickly of the fact that their insured has been in an accident and is going to be potentially pursued in the way of a personal injury claim. So the insurance company then starts the process of gearing up for the claim. And one of the things they will do, that's kind of right out of the claims adjuster or examiner's handbook, is to seek to obtain a recorded statement from you. You have no reason to do this. It's a mistake we see happen a lot. They sound very nice when they're calling. I just want to have this in my file. Just need to know what happened from your perspective. And it all sounds very reasonable. But the reality is they're doing that for a reason that doesn't benefit you at all. It's only to allow them to gear up for the subsequent claim to be. Here's an example you see a lot is somebody says something during that recorded statement, it gets transcribed, and then later on down the road, they say something that sounds a little different. So the insurance company then tries to use that statement, your own statement, against you. They never use it when the answers are the same. So it really provides you with no benefit at all. Another mistake you see often is that people who have been injured in motorcycle accidents, if the other side's at fault, they automatically think, well, they got to pay my medical expenses. And sure, that sounds right, but in Idaho, under Idaho law, they don't have the obligation to do that until there's a settlement or there's been a judgment entered against them. So if you have your own health coverage, do not just rely on the defense to pay for your medical expenses, because it's rare that they will do that. Your own insurance company, however, is obligated to pay those. Don't get your credit in trouble by just waiting around for the defendant's insurance company to get around to paying their medical expenses. They don't have that obligation. That's a very big mistake. And of course, the final one you would say is, I think most lawyers would tell you, is that you should get legal counsel on board as soon as possible, because the trail of evidence grows cold with each passing day. The physical evidence that's at the accident scene or whatever else there is needs to be preserved. And so having a good attorney on board right from the beginning is helpful to assure that there will not be any evidence lost and that you won't be taken advantage of by the insurance company, because the moment you hire me, for example, or our law firm, the other side doesn't have the right to talk to you anymore. They have to talk to me. And so there's lots of benefits to retaining counsel very early on. And so when you're talking about retaining counsel in such a case, you of course are looking for a type of lawyer that has actually had the track record of success in pursuing such claims, has actually been in front of Idaho juries making such claims for damages in motorcycle accidents. Our firm has been pursuing such claims for over 50 years at this point. I personally have pursued accidents claims involving motorcycle wrecks. And it takes the type of lawyer that can deal with the insurance companies of the world, who also, of course, have very experienced counsel. In motorcycle wrecks, the insurance companies are oftentimes very hard-nosed about blaming the motorcyclist for the accident, oftentimes under circumstances which don't justify it at all. So if you have such a claim, please feel free to call me personally anytime, or any of the other lawyers at our firm. We all work together here. We have a lot of legal horsepower, and we all have a lot of legal experience in front of juries actually with getting successful results.